Welcome back to Livie's Lovelies, your inspirational craft channel, and I'm your host, Fam the Fabulous. For more ideas, inspiration, swaps, and challenges, click the link in the description below to join our craft community, the Maker Exchange, on Facebook. Welcome back, all of my artists, creatives, crafters, and makers. Welcome back to the Lovely Lab. Okay, so I have gotten up early this morning so that I could start my day off with a little bit of creativity, and I don't get on here very often with journal entry, art journal entries, simply because I'm not advanced. I'm not even intermediate. But I thought to myself, that's kind of not fair to my viewers, because y'all need to see what it looks like to begin and try. We don't always need to be on here perfecting our skills. We can get on here and just simply enjoy ourselves and have fun. And so that's what this video is for. It is not to teach anyone anything. It's just to see, just so that you can see me take a break from my normal paper crafting and just enjoy a little bit of artistic time. Now, this was inspired by, okay, this is going to be a little bit of a rabbit hole moment, but I was watching one of Sonia Stover's videos. She's here on YouTube, Sonia Stover, and she was creating this woman image from a stamp that she had, from an image that she stamped out, and the stamp that she used was Danielle Mack's Rise Above It stamp set. I hadn't even heard of her, and unbeknownst to me, she is one of the newest designers for Stampers Anonymous, which I'm excited about because it's not very often that I run across stamps that are, kind of reflective of, my community. So, of course, I hopped online to go find out where I could get this stamp set at. And in doing so, I realized that she had a YouTube channel. Okay. So I went to her YouTube channel and I fell in love with her work and just how simple her instructions were and the information that she shared and her calm spirit. And on one of her videos, she did a composition notebook journal, and that might have been on her Instagram or it might be on YouTube. I'm not sure, because that's how deep down the rabbit hole I went. Okay. So I have done art journaling in smaller notebooks. I've also done it in larger notebooks, and I've done it here on the channel. Today I'm doing it in this composition notebook. This is my gratitude journal. Now, if you remember, I created this. There's a little series called the Gratitude Journal, and there's a playlist that I'll link up in the corner. But in that series, I should just show you how to make a journal from a composition notebook, real basic 99-cent composition notebook, and how to decorate it to make it your own or gift it to someone. And so while this started off as being just a gratitude journal, I have started using it more so for Bible journaling and to document sermon note, to notate from sermons that I hear, and during Bible study throughout the middle of the week. I don't use this in the morning for my devotionals. I just use it for that. And then also just for what it's intended for, which is gratitude. So I'm babbling on at this point. Now, was that she used her composition notebook, and in order to reinforce the pages, she added tissue paper to the pages. And so what I did here was I laid down some washi tape in the middle, just so that whatever paint that hits the page doesn't bleed through the rest of the book. And then I took apart some napkins that I purchased for decoupaging. The white backing part is what I used to lay down. So I put some gesso on the pages, laid the napkin down, let it dry, and then actually I didn't let it dry. I made sure that the pages adhered to the gesso, because that's important, because you don't want full on bubbles. The texture is fine. It's not going to go down smooth and flat, but that's kind of the whole point of it. We're not looking for perfection. We're looking for the ability to put something down on the page. So then I put another layer of gesso on top of it, and this is what we have. Now, as you can see, you still have some blue lines coming through, and I could go through and put another layer of gesso on top of it, but I'm not concerned about it because I'm not looking for perfection, and it's perfectly fine that the bones of the composition notebook show through, you know. So the only thing that I pulled out, and I did this last night, I pulled this out last night. I have a paintbrush, some very inexpensive acrylic paints that I purchased from Amazon, and I don't have a link for it, but I think I probably paid somewhere between $7 and $12 for it. Nothing too expensive because I'm a newbie, and I'd rather spend my time on the technique before I spend money on the supplies. Okay, so this is an image that that came from a scrapbook page, cardstock, and I just really wanted the watercolor background in the project that I was working on. So I fussy cut this out and put it off to the side because I knew that I would want to use it at some point, in which case today is the point in which I'll be using it. So I'm inviting you guys along to enjoy this process with me. So if you have some paints or you have some mixed media project that you want to work on, now is a great time for you to pause the video, because once I turn the camera back on, I will simply be adding paint and possibly watercolor creams or something to that nature to the page. So I'm gonna pause it, and then I'm gonna speed it up just a smidge and add music to it for your enjoyment. All right, so I'll see you back here in just a bit. So this is what we ended up with. We've got, let's see, okay, wonderful day, very faint. I can't tell y'all how many layers of paint is on this paper, okay? And let me just say to those mixed media artists out there, you guys do an amazing job making it look easy, but I can tell you that bringing it all together with as many mistakes as I made, it was anything but easy. I did enjoy it. I enjoyed learning from my mistakes. I enjoyed just the sheer playtime, getting messy, stepping away from it, coming back with a new idea, and just exploring how the different mediums work together. So this page is Believe in the Journey. And because, sometimes we start off with a goal in mind, and where we end up and the paths that we take to get to where we hope and expect to go isn't always the ideal path, but we just have to trust and believe that everything that is on that path in some form or fashion, because it ain't gonna kill us, will serve to make us better or stronger and improve us in some form or fashion. And so that's kind of the story of this here page, this journal entry. I got frustrated a few times, like, oh my gosh, why is this color blending with this one, or why is it translucent over there? Because I needed to learn, and it wasn't going to kill me. So that is my spread, guys. Again, thank you so much for watching, for hanging in there while I worked to try and figure out what was what, and just bringing it all together so that it could resemble some form of art. Not exactly what I had envisioned in my mind, but what about life is. All right. Anyways, until we're back here together on YouTube, guys, stay encouraged, stay blessed, stay creative in crafting, and believe in the journey.
If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Hit subscribe to join the crafty community, and be sure to click the bell for notifications of new uploads. Thank you so much for watching. Now stay tuned for more from Livie's Lovelies, your inspirational craft channel. Bye for now.